The reason nice guys never get the girls is not because they're not nice. Women actually love a nice man. The reason is because they also, more often than not, are more passive, lack leadership, lack boundaries, and they're more likely to be people pleasers and forego their own needs, or even worse, the needs of their partner, to keep up that nice demeanor. They care more about harmony than truth, and all of this signals a lack of safety to a feminine woman. And it doesn't matter how nice a man is if she can't relax and feel safe with him. Feminine women aren't looking for just a nice guy. They're looking for a man who is a gentleman, yes, and has those kind qualities, but also is a warrior and a leader when it matters. Nice guys only finish last when they also lack the ability to be bold.
What's up, my guys? Most girls won't admit this, but for your sake, I will. I hate nice guys. You might be one and not even know it. So let me help you out. Here are 3 nice guy traits to avoid. Stop sending exclamation points and emojis. Who am I texting? My best girlfriend? You're texting like this because you think it'll make you more relatable. I want a man. You can make me feel comfortable without giving me feminine vibes. Stop putting my needs before yours. Why do you think Chad is getting my attention? Do you think it's because I get what I want every single time I ask him for it? Do you think it's because every time I get upset, he apologizes or buys me something to make me feel better? Do you think it's because he stays home from the gym or his boys' night when I tell him I don't want him to leave? No. Compliments. Without meaning, that is. Calling a girl beautiful only goes so far. We know when you're saying it, it's just because you think you have to. You make it lose its meaning. Whether it's your opening line on Hinge or a text you send me after meeting. This one does you no favor, Steve. It's just a slimy way to put me in a position where I can't respond negatively without being called an ungrateful bitch. Every girl knows you're just trying to butter us up, but disguising it as being the nice guy.
I will say, the only thing scarier than a guy who is just like actively rude to you in early dating is a guy who claims to be a nice person. And what I mean by that is there's this concept of like nice guy behavior where men feel owed your time, attention, or romantic interest because they're nice. And if you don't give it to them, they rage because, surprise, they're not actually nice. So like some guys will just be outwardly shitty towards you, and that you can just see it. But the nice guy thing, it catches you by surprise. Because here you have this guy saying he's not a fuckboy, he's not like other guys, he's so kind, he's such a nice guy, he doesn't know why girls don't like him. But then if you date him and change your mind, decide you're not interested in him, it's like immediately he's going to play the victim in every way possible. I'm such a nice guy, this always happens to me, women don't know what they have when they're with me, I'm just so nice, is like the thing you'll hear over and over again. And honestly, if you have to tell me over and over again that you're nice, you're probably not that nice. And actually being a kind person means doing things for other people without expecting things in return. And like being nice with ulterior motives does not make you nice. So again, it's like the nice guy thing. Oh, I'm so nice, I'm so kind, I don't know why women aren't interested in me, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you're not interested in me? I think you're a terrible person.
Okay, the worst type of guy is the fake nice guy who makes you feel like you're a terrible person just for not being interested in him. The other day, this guy that I have to see all the time comes up to me in person and asks if I wanted to go grab food with him. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much for asking, but I'm so busy right now. I can't. He was like, that's so weird because you posted on your Instagram story that you're literally doing absolutely nothing today and you have no plans. I was like, I did? That doesn't sound like me. He literally called me out. It was so awkward. I was like, all right, I guess I'm gonna do some improv right now. I have to go get in a car. I have to go find a car to get into. So that's so crazy that I posted that because I have to go drive somewhere alone without you. And he was like, Becca, it's cool. I'm not mad at you. I'll just text you. What's your number? I was like, oh, okay. Thank God. Yeah, I'll give you my number. I gave him my number for some reason. He then proceeds to text me 8 days in a row. 8. Just, hey, Becca, is this the right number? LOL. And I don't answer a single text because I just don't like him. I don't like that guy. Guess who I ran into at the coffee shop today? The guy. I was like, Becca, I can see you. I was like, you're here. Yes. He was like, why haven't you been answering my texts? I've been texting you. I just wanted to take you to dinner. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm the worst person on this earth right now. I need to be put down. I don't reply to anyone. I'm such a bad texter. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You can have my phone. I don't even deserve it. I'll call jail right now and I'll go. He was like, yeah, that's not very cool. It's almost like making me feel weird about texting you every day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm not like these other guys. Like, I want to respect you, you know? Yeah, okay. So you're not like other guys. You're way worse. He was like, look, I don't normally do this, but I really like you for some reason. I'm gonna give you one last chance. I'll text you today to make dinner plans. And if you don't answer that one, I'm probably not gonna text you again, okay? For like 3 hours at least, so. And I was like, thank you. Thank you so much. Again, like, I suck. Like, I need to be hit by a car right now. And he was like, you're welcome. And then I just start walking away, and I was like, what did I just say thank you to that? I just thanked that guy. And he said, you're welcome. Now he's gonna text me a 9th day in a row. I think guys like that think that they're doing us like a favor for wanting to go to a meal with us or something. Like, as if all other guys that we interact with are just like pushing us in the middle of the street or something. I don't even know. But I do know that sexuality is not a choice because I'm straight. So yeah.
I have met nice guys and I have met good men. But the nice guys were not good men. They were wolves in sheep's clothing. They were only being nice to get what they want from me. They were only being patient because they hope to play the long game and wear me down into wanting them or just be the last man standing. They were good listeners and they were supportive, only so they could find out my vulnerabilities and figure out a way to capitalize on them. They were nice guys that liked me for exactly who I was, if only I would let them in and allow them to save me. They were nice guys until they started to figure out they weren't going to get what they want. And suddenly I started to see all of the very same bullshit I saw with the other guys. I don't want a nice guy. I want a real man who is flawed and hopes to be a good man.
Let's talk about the nice guy. I had a lot of guys come for me in a couple videos ago about how I was talking to a nice guy and it didn't work out. Saying things along the lines of, oh, he was a nice guy, why aren't you with him? Oh, you guys never choose the nice guy. You always end up with a bad guy. I'm just gonna stop you right there. Just because this man was a nice guy, he really was very genuine, that doesn't mean that we were compatible. And that is my standard that I have set for myself in dating, and any guy that I go out with must treat me like that. I do not entertain anyone that's going to treat me like shit, anyone that's going to make me feel anxious, anyone that's just toxic and bad behavior. I don't tolerate that. So for you to say, oh, like, why aren't you with the nice guy? Well, our values didn't align. Our life path did not align. That's why. All the girls that have dated a nice guy, that doesn't necessarily make him the one for you. Beat yourself up over dating a nice guy and it not working out. I feel like we kind of get bullied by like our friends and family. Well, he's a nice guy, like, give him a shot. Do give him a shot. But if you're going on a couple of dates and like things aren't aligning or the connection isn't there, it's not for you, and that's totally fucking fine. There are other guys out there that will also treat you the same way. If you're into this dating content, hit the like and follow for more.
Do nice guys finish last? As someone who has gained almost 6 million followers for giving boys advice on TikTok about relationships, I get this question asked all the time. I'm going to give it to you straight and not just tell you what you want to hear. In this generation, there are a lot of girls that are interested in playing the game, playing hard to get, and playing with guys' feelings. Coming from a girl, I can tell you that the main reason girls do this is that there are some bad guys out there that have made a lot of girls feel like they have to put their walls up. Not that saying that is an excuse, though. A lot of girls seek out the toxic men because deep down they think that's what they deserve. So when a guy is really nice and a genuinely good man, they kind of get scared and it feels too real for them. So back to the answer of your question. In your teen years and early 20s, you might find a lot of girls going for those toxic guys. And it might make you feel like, why am I even being such a great guy when no girls even notice? However, once girls mature, they're going to settle down with the men that are nice. They may date bad guys in the meantime, but they're going to marry the nice guy. So remember, nice guys don't exactly finish last because being a nice guy is a marathon, not a race.